AI won't save you if you suck, period. Like, it's not going to make you better at the things you're terrible at.
Hi, welcome to Envisioning Success. I am Laura DiBenedetto, and I've got the always effervescent Julia Becker-Collins with me.
Thank you.
Today, we are going to hit you with some truth about AI. So saddle up, kiddies. This is going to be a good one. Today, we're talking about AI won't save you if you suck at marketing. And boy, that's the truth. I'm so excited about this. And listen, before we dive in, I just need to admit something to you. We use AI to help us come up with the podcast topics, but everything's like fully in our brains. It is hilarious to me that ChatGPT actually suggested that this was totally dunking on itself.
We love it.
I am so here for this conversation. So, yeah.
Can we also just say that it could also be renamed AI won't save you if you suck, period? Like, it's not going to make you better at the things you're terrible at.
No, not really. I mean, I would say probably a great point that we could lead with is how ChatGPT and other AIs, they're actually built to cater to user satisfaction, which means telling you that you're right when you're not, that you've got a good idea when you don't, and that what you're doing is correct when it's actually bad. So,
and if you don't know the thing to be able to correct it, then you're just going to believe our evil overlords.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Not only am I very, very smart, but I also know how to argue with the robot. And you need to be both of those things. So I want to share a lot of this with you because I want to give you a lot of the tools for success. In this episode, we're going to be talking about what it is, what it isn't. But listen, I'm not even worried about AI taking over right now because I see the drivel that's coming out of this.
I'm laughing because we've had this conversation, and if you don't understand what we're talking about, then you are not paying attention.
Yeah, like take a look at LinkedIn, take a look at a lot of these things. It's designed to cater to the average of average. And unfortunately, most people don't know what good looks like. So they're going to accept something from almighty AI, the freaking oracle, which, by the way, don't treat it like an oracle. It lies, it hallucinates, and it's wrong a lot. So, and what you end up seeing is so much just vanilla garbage that's being consumed by humans who are like next and just scrolling. So you gotta like actually stick out. And how do you do that? My favorite thing ever, organic intelligence, not artificial intelligence. And you are the organic one in this equation. So yeah, I'm excited about this, and so hilarious to me and ironic that the robot was like, hey, you want to talk about AI? Sure. It's a contemporary topic and the timing is really spot on. Let's get into this. You know, like every other episode, we got 5 awesome things for you. So the first one is AI gives you leverage, but only if you know what you're doing. And I can give you some great examples with this. Marketing plans being probably chief among them. So we do marketing plans for people. It's not just sitting down and like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, and just writing out a spreadsheet of like all the stuff you're going to do. A marketing plan is something that requires a lot of thought and why you're doing what you're doing and who you're serving and how you're going to reach them, why they're going to take action. It's a lot of psychology, and all the robots, they suck at that. Okay.
Yeah.
AI is terrible at this. It's great at pattern recognition. So you can do some really good, insightful digging, but you have to know what to ask. So can you use AI to write a marketing plan? Absolutely. If you want a shitty one. If you want a good one, you have to do it yourself or hire someone or use AI to help you do something that you already know how to do. And this is really, really huge. So I would never, in my wildest dreams, as the CEO of a marketing agency, hand one of my newer, more junior employees the task of building a marketing plan for one of our valued clients. Just because they work here doesn't mean that they're going to have the upper end of knowledge to create and direct the entire program. So I would say, hey, go do the marketing plan, just have AI do it. Huge mistake, because it's going to be terrible. Will that be my employee's fault? No. And technically not even the robot's fault. It's my own damn fault because I didn't know better. I know how to do a marketing plan. Julia knows how to do a marketing plan. That means that I and Julia and people like us have the ability to get what we need out of it and also look at it and be like, this is fictional garbage, or no, this is actually really good because we've done it in real life. We've actually used that squishy gray stuff between our ears and done it ourselves. So I'm a huge fan of AI. Don't mistake, but it needs to stay in its lane. So if you want to use AI, do it.
Right.
But have it help you. So should it do a marketing plan for you? No. Can I use it to do a marketing plan alongside me? Yes, because I know what good looks like.
Exactly. And I mean, honestly, this is something that could be translated into anything service-based where you're paying for expertise. Obviously, we're talking about marketing, but it could be if you're looking for somebody to, I always talk about I'm a long distance runner. If you're looking for somebody to create a running plan for you, could ChatGPT do that? Yes. Is it going to be personalized to your needs and your injuries and your desires and the goal that you're going for and what you're able to attain? No, not at all, because it's not an expert. It's a monkey in a machine that's spitting out information, which that's how you end up with injuries. I literally just had this conversation with somebody yesterday where they're like, well, I had ChatGPT create the running plan for me and I got a stress fracture. And you could translate that over to marketing and be like, well, ChatGPT created the marketing plan, and then I was blacklisted from sending email marketing. Well, because ChatGPT didn't have the expertise to understand the nuance. Right. We said it at the same time.
Oh, man.
It's good times.
Yep. I mean, after all these years, you and I have become a bit of a homogenous blob, and that's just totally fine.
I know. It's wild. And if you are watching us on YouTube, which I 10 out of 10 recommend because we are funny and we do make lots of facial expressions, you can tell that it is very moist here in Massachusetts, and I am schwitzing like, oh my God. So
moist.
I know, I did it special for you. So if I'm extra glowy today,
you're
dewy.
Women
dewy. I'm dewy. I'm sparkling.
It's like Twilight. Wow, I can't believe I'm on a podcast. Oh my God.
Oh, hilarious.
What's numero dos?
Numero dos. Templates won't save you. This is not just obviously AI, but it also applies here. The faster that the bad marketing gets published, the faster that your brand gets ignored. And that is so, so, so true. Templates are great. They're a starting point. If you use Canva, they have templates. If you use AI, if you use ChatGPT, it'll give you a template. Lots of different services will give you a template. But it's just that. It's a template. It's not a finished product. If you use an email marketing service, there's plenty of templates in there, but nobody is thinking that you're going to take that, slap your logo on it, and send it out to the masses as good marketing, because nobody is going to read that. It needs to have the flavor of your brand. Even if your brand is goofy and unprofessional and silly and whatever, that's fine. Have it have that flavor. It needs to actually be in your voice, and it needs to speak to that ideal client that we always talk about. And this is where the expertise comes into play, where you need somebody that can, like Laura said, use the gray squishy thing between your ears and interpret and think about nuance and really dive into things and realize that just because the evil overlord robot told you to do something, it's not necessarily going to play out for your customer base in Oregon or wherever you're trying to sell, because it's not.
Are you going to give me the sweater analogy again?
I love my sweater analogy. It's my favorite analogy. But no, I wasn't planning on it.
Fine. I mean, it is July, so.
I know, it doesn't yet, but by the time this airs, it'll probably be October.
That's sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
Can you tell it's Thursday afternoon when we record?
Again. What are we going to do this Thursday?
Wednesdays really soon, so I'm interested to see how punchy we are on a Wednesday afternoon.
It's true. It is very true.
Hey.
Oh, watch Watch out. We'll still probably be punchy.
Probably.
Number 3, give it to me.
All right. You're still going to need a strategy. You're going to need nuance. And you're
Oh.
going to need a brand voice. I know, it's my favorite thing. So, here's what I've noticed. I've lived and I've suffered through. AI writes a lot of copy. What it can't do is come up with magnetic or original thought. It
Mm-hmm.
actually, AI doesn't know what it means to be a human. AI can't have a revolutionary idea. It doesn't. When I led this with AI is brilliant at pattern recognition, oh, I mean it. It's also really good at pattern regurgitation. So don't expect it to replace your beautiful brain and your ability to have a hot take or a really novel idea or whatever. So here's a great example. I went to go use Claude today, Claude. I think it's .ai, and I wanted to see if it could create my post for me where I talked about how I cut my hair off. So for those of you watching, yes, I cut my hair off. I previously had hair down to my waist, and my friend of mine was like, "Oh, did you cut off like an inch?" No, I cut off like 1.5 feet, but that's cool. So my friend was a man. Are we surprised? No, I love you. But anyway, it was just interesting because I could not get Claude, which is actually much better at content creation, to come up with something that was actually good. And I was like, this is garbage. Absolute garbage. So I came up with my own content, and the content was just basically, hey, when you shed your old identity, that's how you go forward and do big stuff. It's not about the haircut, although I'm looking cute. The point is the change. What
Right.
big scary thing can you do? I mean, listen, I've had long hair my entire life, except for that one time in 6th grade that we don't talk about. Right? But like, I'll be honest, it was really scary for me to cut my hair off. I was like, eh. I was like having a moment. My hair grows at a glacial pace. So like either I get a hat or I'm like stuck with this for a while. So
Right.
I was kind of freaking out. But it just like, of course, I see a business lesson in just about everything. So I'm like looking at it and I'm just like, how many times are we called to do something really courageous in our own businesses, and we're sitting there freaking out and maybe even shedding a tear or two and just be like, I hate this, but you need to do it anyway. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I hated it, but I needed to do it. The freaking hair. I'm sorry. It's hot here in Florida. I don't want hot, long hair anymore. And I just like, it's better for my overall hair health and yada, yada, yada. Anyway, I did the thing. And then I was astonished at how bad AI could not even come up with anything, even in the zone of what I wanted to talk about. So I was like, okay, AI, love you, gotta leave you, bye.
Mm-hmm.
So then I created it on my own, much better. And it's actually relatable now. And the relatability, AI sucks at relatability. It does not make it so someone's like, oh boy, I can't wait to comment on this. It's like, boring.
Well, right. I mean, AI is speaking to the lowest common denominator. But before we move on, I have a story related to hair that is maybe going to be funny to 2 people. But
I hope I'm one of them.
I would assume you will be. I used to have hair to almost my butt, and then I cut it all off without telling my husband, who Laura knows, and I didn't say anything. And I'm talking like 9 inches of hair, like a lot of hair. So like to my shoulders, from my butt to my shoulders. It took 3 weeks. We went out to dinner. The bartender, who I knew, asked if I cut my hair, and my husband looked at me and goes, "Huh? Did you cut your hair?" To this day, I will not let him live that down at all.
Oh,
Ever.
Devin.
Mm-hmm. So I
Oh.
feel you on that one. Absolutely.
Yeah. Of course, my girlfriends noticed, but all my
Of
guy
course.
friends are like, whatever. I was at the gym today and my gym bro, he was just like, yeah, looks good. Anyway, let's work on your form here. I'm like, nice. You give not a solitary shit about this. Cool. I mean, it's not like I was expecting my big burly friend to be like, oh my God, it's so amazing. Look at your cheekbones. You're glowing. No. I would have died.
That's funny.
Yeah, I think he's like,
Num-
you ever like have that like super like gym bro friend that's like he's built like a refrigerator? He should have done that just to be funny, but
that
missed
would be funny.
opportunity. Yeah.
I will take number 4.
Okay.
AI is the intern, not the CEO, and I give this lots of snaps. Uh,
Me too.
Please, like we've been talking about, stop thinking that AI can, do the actual strategy or any kind of thinking, original thought. AI is literally being fed other information, taking that information and spitting something out for you, which
Right.
means there is no original thought. It literally doesn't exist in there. What it can do, you need to be
Right.
aware of what it can do. It can draft, it can brainstorm, it can summarize, it can rewrite something. I use that for that all the time. Here is my brain dump or my verbal diarrhea of the thought I have. And I need you to take this and turn it into an email that is 2 paragraphs long and is significantly nicer, right? Like
Yeah.
give it the parameters of what you need. The better that you cue it up to tell it what it needs to do, the better you're going to get out of it.
Yep.
And you have to have a human interaction with it. Like, oh, this is the strategy. Take this and make it into a PowerPoint. You can't wait for it to do the thinking for you.
Yeah, you still very much have to do the thinking. Now, 10 years from now, we will not be
Ah,
having this conversation because it will continue to evolve. And then we're probably all going to have freaking robots waiting on us at restaurants. I'll never
sounds
go out
great.
to eat again. No, thank you. Um, yeah, we're going to be living in a dystopian sci fi novel. But here in 2025, it cannot be the CEO. And
No,
it's
no.
already demonstrated. It can't half the time it can't even keep up with me, never mind run laps around me. So for all of you who are like, oh my god, AI is taking over, maybe someday, not today.
Right. I think about it as my virtual assistant, my VA, right? I don't expect a VA to have the original thought. I expect the VA to take my gobbledygook and turn it into cohesive thoughts.
Right. Yep, I'm with you there. I think that's probably a nice way to look at gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook.
No, it's great. All right, so what's the last one here? So knowing how to edit AI is actually a new
Mhm.
power skill. So this is where I think I've said this before. I feel really bad for these kids today coming up on get off my
Get
lawn.
off my lawn.
We should rename this the old fart podcast.
I'm old, but aren't I still 25?
Yeah. Not if your bingo wing is flapping around.
Oh no, I've always had the bingo wing. Please, I was born with it, came out of the uterus with it.
Oh, God. All right. Well, anyway, these kids today, they're at a significant disadvantage because they don't know what good looks like, but they also, because they don't know what good looks like, they don't actually have the ability to edit AI to get it over the hump. Because, you know, like Julia talked about earlier, templates won't save you. They won't. But it's actually not half bad at starting something, especially if you say, hey, I really could use an outline for this. What is the prevailing best practice for an outline of this? That's where
Mhm.
it can be super helpful. And will help you kind of save some of that cognitive load that you're under. Um, Editing is really important though. You can't just copy paste. You can't. It's just not good enough. Claude is arguably better, and I've heard that Poppy AI is really good as well. I'm about to give that one a shot. But you really got to understand that it's going to give you the average of average. It's going to give you something that's just meh, and it's going
Yeah.
to tell you it's good. It's going to
And
be like, no, 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 I just served you up high quality. Oh, no, you didn't. You
and
served me mediocrity.
the other thing, well, two things. One is other marketers will know that that came from AI,
Yep.
right? Like you're peeking behind the curtain. And then two, even if the marketer can't, like even if somebody's not a marketer, it just will read wrong. Like it's just going to be off-putting or it'll be boring or it just won't work. An example being, we have a client that used a different web designer, and the names are withheld to protect the guilty here. Um, and the designer used all AI imagery. So he fed it into a machine. He said, "This is what I want." And I took one look at what he produced and I went, "That's an AI image." And I can tell you that without seeing any kind of other information. And if I can tell, everyone can tell, which means it's off-putting and distracting. This is ridiculous that somebody paid for this. So
I know. Let's talk about why we're forced to do that, though, because I got to tell you, in my worst day, I would never advise that we hire someone like that. We had no choice here.
100%. 100%. It's so frustrating. Anyway, please don't use things. If you are an amateur marketer and you think, oh, maybe somebody will be able to tell that this was done by AI, then I promise you that they can.
Oh,
if you have a hint of a question, then yes, they can tell.
Yeah, pretty much. AI is your friend, absolutely. I mean, at least for now, until it comes and kills us all. But you know, it's a great assistant. It's so many wonderful things, but let's not overstate its capabilities. And just a personal plea from me to you in defense of the quality that you're trying to present. Please do not allow mediocrity anywhere near your brand. And please assume that AI is going to feed you garbage. Just assume the worst, hope for the best, hope for it, but you're not fired yet. You're not able to just completely go on autopilot. I mean, we're not living in the Jetsons yet. Give it
Not
time.
yet.
No.
We'll be there.
Yeah,
we'll get there.
Anyway, the next episode is going to be talking about speed with regard to AI, so don't miss that. Thank you for tuning in and joining us. We love you. Can't wait to serve you more. Go to vision-advertising.com right now. Go to the contact page right now and go there and let us know how you feel about this episode. If you've got questions about AI, let us know if we can help you with your marketing. Even if you have questions and you're not ready to make an investment, that is okay. We are happy to help you. We love our listeners and we are super stoked to help you get rich as hell because that's what we're here for. Anyway, we will see you on the flip side and thanks for being here.